Little more than a century ago, the lonely island of Darcy was prison to a handful of men and one woman who were banished there to die. The only crime was that they had leprosy, and they were almost all Chinese. The first of those afflicted were discovered in Victoria's Chinatown in 1891.
When preparations were made for their transfer to their boat, they begged for delay. So fraught were they with terror that one of them seized a sharp knife and attempted to cut his throat. When questioned, he said he wanted to die because he could not see his friends again.
4 years after the colony was created, a journalist visited the island.
About 18 miles from Victoria is a little green island on which 7 unfortunate human beings are prisoner for life. Every 3 months, a small harbor steamer bears the municipal health officer on a visit of inspection and leaves the stores that are required to keep the lepers alive. These are the only breaks in the hopeless monotony of the leper's living death. The buildings are divided into little cell-like cabins, one for each leper. Here he sleeps, reads, does whatever he can to kill the time that separates him from death. They're better off than half the white people these hard times, is the observation of Inspector Conlon. Fairly contented if we keep them supplied with opium. The faces of the lepers do not indicate contentment. They do not indicate anything. All emotions seem killed. And as the ravages of the disease progress, the poor victims seem little by little less a human being. These 7 form the leper colony of Darcy Island, and though each day they can see the smoke of passing steamers, they know that none will ever stop to bear them back to freedom and civilization.
Darcy Island remained a prison for 31 years. In 1924, its remaining inhabitants were moved to a better facility. A government report read, all cabins burned.